So he basically came out with this. Going forward, there will be a vote for major policy changes. My apologies won't happen again. And then immediately was like, do you guys like me? Do you guys like me? And then like everyone was like, no, we don't like you. Fucking step down, idiot. Okay? And then he said, as the saying goes, be careful what you wish for. You might get it. Like he's like one step away, one poll away from literally changing his Avi to that fucking like sad anime one, the black anime one, where he's like looking up into the sky and just being like, I just really need a wish right now, dude. I want to imagine the airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars because I could really use a wish right now. It's insane. Like, why is he behaving like this? Everything is not Daijobu. Anyway, he's a powerless homeland came to life. He is such a perfect fucking representation of a dude who just like is incredibly desperate at wanting everybody to like him and just doing it in the sweatiest ways possible and absolutely fucking failing at it and getting people to like him less as a consequence of that. If he just shut the fuck up and just like did billionaire shit every now and then, which is like a tried and true method, you know what I mean? There's a reason why other billionaires do what they do all the fucking time. Like, they have multi-million-dollar propaganda operations. Why the fuck are you trying to, like, rewrite the game? You're never going to be able to win people over by posting on the troll website. Okay? It's just not going to happen. He's so fucking stupid. Just typical oblivious rich kid. One thing has to happen now. Trump needs to come back to Twitter and bully Elon off. Yeah, that'd be so sick. Anyway, I mean, he has autism. So what? Plenty of fucking people have autism. You don't see them behaving this way. What the fuck do you mean? That's like 90% of my chat. People aren't shitting on Elon because he has autism. People are shitting on Elon because he's fucking gross and sweaty and so fucking incredibly like desperate for your attention and wants you to love him so much, even though he's literally just like behaving in the worst way possible. If it was just autism, he would at least have a little bit more self-awareness as a consequence of like knowing his limitations. You know? So just like you, pretty similar, yeah. I get it. That's why I hate Elon so much, because he resembles all my fucking worst qualities. And I think I do a better job of like holding that shit back in most circumstances because I've like been in the trenches a lot. Yeah. When you say so just like you, it's like, yeah, I'm an entertainer, man. I know. I have that narcissistic demon in me, you know what I mean? That wants like everyone to fucking like me. And also I am in a profoundly fortunate situation. I'm infinitely luckier than like the average person. Maybe not, you know, Elon's level of power or whatever, but still. So that's part of the reason why I know. That's part of the reason why I see what he's doing, and it fucking pisses me off so much because I'm like, dude, you're so dumb. You're so stupid. Anyway, regardless though, like, there's plenty of autistic people who recognize that, one, they have autism and therefore certain limitations on like analyzing social situations and act accordingly. You know what I mean? Where they're like, oh, I know my limitations, so what I'm going to do is like, you know, make sure that I'm not fucking overextending or whatever. Elon is like, no, fuck that. I'm quirked up. I'm a quirked up shouty and everyone should love me. And who cares? I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be a jerk. I'm going to be a fucking major narcissist. Anyway. Yeah, he's a neurodivergent billionaire, guys. Please be nice to him. It's not the autism that makes him fucking annoying. It's the being an annoying narcissist that makes him annoying. Okay. So yeah. He's been fucking destroying him. He's been destroying himself regularly. Except for those who want power are the ones who least deserve it. That was like actually a good take, which is kind of funny because like I think that made Lex Friedman probably do the Berserk Guts theme. You know what I mean? Because he was also like, I'm competitive on the dick riding Olympics. Like I will fucking. He was like, I'll dick ride you, sir. I'll fucking ride that dick so hard, like your head will spin. You know what I mean? Fun suggestion to Elon Musk. Let me run Twitter for a bit. No salary, all in. Focus on great engineering and increasing the amount of love in the world. Just offering my help in the unlikely case is useful. He said, you must like pain a lot. One catch, you have to invest your life savings in Twitter, and it has been in the fast lane of bankruptcy since May. Still want the job? Yes, we'll turn it around. And then Elon fucking posts this shit? I mean, come on. Anyway, do you trust an autistic billionaire to lead SpaceX and Tesla? What? I don't give a fuck about someone's autism, dude. What do you mean? What kind of dumb question is that? There is no reason to get like ableist, okay? Elon Musk does not represent every autistic person on the planet. The fuck are you talking about? Anyway. Also, like, he's not doing much at leading those countries either. This is Brianna Wu says, if you're asking my opinion, Tesla board completely had to come to Jesus meeting with Musk. The stock is plummeting. If something doesn't change, you'll lose both companies. There is a way for him to quit and blame it on someone else. Calicanis, is that how you say it? Is my bet for new CEO. Jared Kushner's a good guess since he's watched the World Cup with him, and the guy dreams of running social media empires. But Jovanka are trying to lower their profile, which is why they said they'd have nothing to do with Trump 2024. CEO Twitter is the opposite of that. Oh, God. This guy? Ugh. We should let podcasters run nothing, okay? If you're a fucking tech podcaster, you should not be allowed to run anything, okay? I'm serious. It's insane. It's insane. Anyway, the point is, fucking white podcast bros should not be allowed to run anything, okay? I mean, just in general, if you have a podcast, just run the podcast. That's it, okay? Most likely run it into the fucking ground. You should not be allowed to run shit just because you have a fucking podcast. That goes for Lex Friedman. That goes for all these motherfuckers who are like, dude, come on, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Like dick riding so fucking hard, okay? Holy shit. Throw your name into the ring for Twitter? Fuck no, okay? I know my limitations, okay? I can't run a fucking platform. Anyway, this video is great, but like it doesn't, you know, we want to read some of the quarterings, like top moments here, which is why I wanted to, you know, I wanted to blast off one last time because we didn't even hit 1,000 likes on this. What the fuck? And there's also more on the Stalker saga too that we're gonna get to. Anyway, Elon is slated to step down. I don't think he's stepping down because, you know, he put this fucking vote up there. I think he's stepping down because his investors are telling him, dude, what the fuck are you doing? All you've done is fucking alienate liberals who love buying your shit. Like, who buys Teslas, bro? Not fucking COVID-denying right-wingers. They got their fucking cars and trucks that they can roll coal with, okay? They're not buying Teslas, you fucking idiot. You know who buys Teslas? People on Twitter buy Teslas. Liberals on Twitter buy Teslas. What the fuck were you thinking? That you turned around and like literally thought you could keep selling Teslas to a bunch of fucking libtards when they see you constantly go, oh, I'm so conservative, actually. I just want to be in the center, which is, of course, when I say we should kill Fauci. Like, that's not a center. You might think that that's a centrist position, but like, no, a lot of these libtards are going to fucking hate you for that. Understandably, too. I used to want a Tesla so bad, then I learned about Elon. Now I'd rather walk. The COVID denying anti-vaxxers think EVs have dangerous electromagnetic radiation while you sit in it. So yeah, great captive audience for buying Teslas. Yeah, exactly. Like, you're fucking literally alienating yourself by associating with like the sweatiest, grossest fucking losers on the internet. You lost Mr. Beast, man. This is the normie god, okay? If he fucking ran a Twitter poll that said like, can I be the god king of the planet? It would win overwhelmingly, okay? That's like, you can't lose that guy. When you lose Mr. Beast, it's over. And like, while he was doing the sweaty, weird fucking, I'm a right winger actually shit, like he wasn't losing Mr. Beast back then, okay? But when you do this, it's like, it's so obvious that you're fucking this up. It's so obvious that you're fucking your own platform up. You lost the radical Mr. Beast. Anyway. Elon Musk announcing the upcoming Twitter bankruptcy? No. So he said that. Elon replies, they're my new playground. I love it so much. As the saying goes, be careful what you wish for, as you might get it. I wish for a lifetime blue check mark, good sir. Elon Musk, if that's not fine, I wish for a Tesla Model 3. I mean, this person is fucking trolling. There's no way, Michael, there's no way this guy's being genuine. Come on. He's 100% making a joke. Like talking like a ass kisser. Lost the STEM lords, lost the liberals, lost Trump, lost Mr. Beast. Tough stretch. How will he turn it around? He's not. He's not fucking turning it around, dude. It's not happening. Anyway. Ted had a great take. Didn't you like meet Mr. Beast once? Not once. I've hung out with Mr. Beast a bunch. Elon Musk running Twitter has the same vibe as the bossy kid at recess that keeps changing the rules of the game he made up because he's losing. Yeah. What a fucking dub. What a fucking dub, dude. It's great. Great take from Ted. Ted with another. The libs will eventually get back on his dick. I mean, potentially. If there's any justice in this world, he gets in deep shit with Twitter's financiers, the Saudis, loses a shit ton, gets kicked out from Tesla, only has SpaceX, Neuralink, OpenAI, which are private companies, and eventually runs those into the ground due to psychosis, and he withers away into obscurity after losing all of his money. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. So I personally speculate. Wait, let me go through the fucking quartering tweets, though. Where the fuck are they? Oh, here. Friend of the show, Tummer, had a fucking banger tweet. This is so funny, man. Look at how many times this fucking dumb piece of shit is tweeted about Elon Musk. If you're a fellow content creator who cares about the culture war, if you care about the free speech and you don't make a video immediately imploring your viewers to vote no on Elon Musk's poll to step down as Twitter CEO, I don't ever want to hear you complain again. This matters. Seriously, at Elon Musk, you are screwing us by letting this poll end at 4 a.m. U.S. time. I mean, I know you always plan to pass off leadership on Twitter, but this is too soon. I'm literally getting out of bed to shoot a video to mobilize people, but we don't have enough time. This is awesome. I mean, this is fucking so awesome, dude. It's like, it reads like parody. Like he's fucking hysterically trying to glaze him up. He is like hysterical, losing his fucking mind over here because like he just doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough power to keep giving him the guac. Recording while sending his tweet to Elon. Leave alone the multi-million-dollar. Yeah, literally. He's like, dude, I will defend you, sir. I will defend your honor and your integrity. I am your strongest soldier. Call me the Fedayeen, sir. I will lay my life down for you. I will fall on the sword. Jealousy is not a good look, love. Yeah, I know. I'm so fucking jealous. Nobody glazes me up this way. You know what I mean? I want to get fucking glazed down like this. What the fuck? You are screwing us by letting the poll end. Please, Elon Musk, this is so important. Extend your poll. You are not even giving us a chance to create content to appeal to folks. This poll ends at 4 a.m. in the United States. You must restart this poll. Seriously, I'm leaving bed to create a video, but give us time. And then he responded to Mr. Beast. He said, Jimmy, please DM me. I can explain. He already reversed course, and this is the most important poll in history. We need to keep Elon as CEO. Bro, he called him by his government name. He don't know you, little bro. All right. We're gonna clap the remaining part of this by looking at some mainstream media coverage of this before I get into the January 6th
poll by Elon Musk on whether he should quit as Twitter CEO shows the majority of those who took part voted in favor of the move. The margin was 15%. The billionaire entrepreneur launched the poll last night, promising to abide by its results, but he's yet to comment since the poll's final result.
Admit it, you clicked off because he said if you stayed, you're hardcore. Yeah, it made me reflect on my actions. I'm not gonna lie. When he said, oh, if you come this far into the video, you're one of my hardcore viewers anyway. And I was like, I can't stand by and allow 40,000 of my followers to be slandered in this way. You know what I mean? Like, no shot. We're moving on.
Let's go live to Glasgow now and speak with our technology reporter,
Glasgow.
Alistair Keane. And Alistair, these things can always be quite fraught when you ask your audience what they think about something. I mean, the question is, what's going on behind the scenes at Twitter?
Yeah, that's to say, don't ask a question you don't really want the answer to. Although, as some people have been pointing out, perhaps this is the answer that Elon Musk wanted. We spoke to one former employee there that said he's been under so much pressure from external forces, such as investors at his other firm, Tesla, who want him to spend more time focusing on that company, that actually maybe this is his route out of being the CEO of Twitter. Although, of course, if he does follow through and abide by this poll, as he says he will still ultimately be in charge. It's just a couple of months since he paid billions and billions and billions of...
Hot take, I feel bad for him a little. Fuck that, dude. Oh my God, he does so much worse. So much worse, dude.
of pounds and dollars to be in charge of the company, and he will still own it even if he appoints a new CEO. As it stands, it's not really clear who the new CEO could be. At the same time as tweeting out that poll, Elon Musk said there wasn't anyone coming forward who could keep Twitter alive. Therefore, there was no successor. So there's still no timeline as to how long it will take before Elon Musk really gives up the control that he has as the boss.
I mean, Alistair, in truth, if we followed the news around Twitter, it has felt like utter chaos, the mass sacking of staff and the exodus. And, you know, at the weekend, we saw journalists being thrown off and their accounts being blocked and then reinstated. And then I saw something where he went into a Twitter space at one point to answer their questions and then disappeared again when he was pressed. It does feel like chaos at Twitter.
It does, and if you describe even what you've described plus all the other things that have happened, it sounds like we're talking about years and years of company ownership, and actually it was only in October, it's just been a couple of months that Elon Musk took over. We have seen new policies come in, we have seen people complain about those policies, we have seen some of those policies be taken away again. Even this weekend there was a new...
It'd be pretty funny if you brought back Jack.
Policy that you wouldn't be able to link to certain other social media networks. You wouldn't be able to say, you know, follow me also on Facebook and Instagram, for example. And then that policy appears to have disappeared again. So it has been very chaotic. It's very chaotic for users, and it's very chaotic for advertisers who pump loads and loads and loads of money into that platform, and they're not really sure what they're getting from it and how long they want to continue being in it. So this perhaps is an attempt to bring a little bit of stability to the company, but of course that will depend on who's appointed as the boss.
I mean, the other fact is, Alistair, that it hasn't ever really been a profitable company, has it? He's taken this on board, and it's a platform that many journalists and public figures and policymakers use. But the sort of general public, you know, on Twitter, en masse, all of the time, is not something that we've really seen.
No, and I think we can't underestimate just how...
There's no way Elon actually follows through. Oh, he 100% is going to follow through. I'm willing to bet that not only is he going to follow through, but he wasn't going to. I mean, whatever the poll says, it was already predetermined that he was going to step down, and it wasn't on his own volition. I think that Tesla investors were pressuring him because they were pissed off because he's like literally pushing away. Look, nobody wants their big, brilliant key man to look like a fucking jackass, especially because they're over reliant on him not looking like a fucking jackass to maintain their stock prices. Okay? If he's looking like a fucking jackass and that's actually destroying the confidence that people have in the Tesla stock, while simultaneously he's pushing away like a lot of people who would otherwise buy Teslas by behaving in the way that he is doing, he's ass fucking all of his companies. I said this the first day he said he's going to fucking buy Twitter. If you look back, I told you he's going to very publicly fail, which is and Elon is a unique person in the sense that like every single one of his companies are basically anchored around Elon and the way that he is seen in the media. And I told you that it was going to impact his fucking Tesla stock. I did not think it was going to be this quick, but yeah, if you understand this even a little bit, you will recognize that this was going to absolutely fucking harm his other companies. Dude, no offense, you are right 72% of the time, but we all saw that coming. We in here saw that coming. We are like-minded individuals. Plenty of people did not. There were so many big-brained Silicon Valley guys, like the Y Combinator dude, whatever his fucking name is, who got banned yesterday for promoting his link tree, was like, Elon buying Twitter is going to be great. I am fully in support of that. It's like, bro, he didn't even Elon didn't want to buy Twitter. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, the Paul Graham, that guy. There were plenty of big brain guys in Silicon Valley that were like, Elon Musk is actually going to be great. I have full confidence in him. Like, no, motherfucker, we knew that it wasn't going to work.
Influential it is as a platform for those reasons. The politicians are there as journalists quite often if we want a reaction to a story, and that's where we know we can go and we will hear straight from the horse's mouth, as it were, of the people that are tweeting. Huge organisations, local authorities, councils, governments use it to tweet out important information. We saw that during the pandemic. But you're right, as for users, they're finding other places. Users on Facebook, for example, is much higher than is on Twitter. People are moving to TikTok. There are other social networks that are competing for people's time, and a lot of them are winning.
And I suppose that what's not clear is, what does Elon Musk want this iteration of Twitter to be once it was handed over from people like Jack Dorsey. You know, what is Twitter now? And is it the town square? Is it something into the future then that like WeChat that everyone starts to use?
Yeah, he's spoken a couple of times about the different things he wants the platform to be. Freedom of speech being one of the big things. He says it should be a place where anyone can come and have a say, even if those are things that normally people weren't allowed to come on Twitter and say because they were perhaps deemed offensive or illegal. His response to that was actually you would still be able to come to the platform and say those things. You just wouldn't find those tweets amplified so much. So they might disappear from people's threads, but they would still very much be on the platform. He spoke about wanting to bring back accounts of some people, including former President Donald Trump, who had been banned. But then last week we saw him banning some journalists' accounts. So it's very confusing as to what his version of free speech actually looks like. And I mean, this today only just adds to that confusion.
Yeah, very much. We'll see how this all unfolds. Alistair, thanks so much.
Okay, we're going to get to the fucking January 6th committee in a second. Hold on. A lot of reporters want to talk about Elon on Twitter. Instead of responding to them, I'll just post something here and see if they can find it. It'll be good practice for them in using Mastodon. I don't even know what the fuck this is, by the way. This is the first time I've ever been on Mastodon, and I'm a little afraid. I think it will be a relief to Elon to go back to focusing on cars and rockets. Those are arguably more important problems anyway, and he could still do good things for Twitter too if he hires the right CEO. Oh God, this is like scary. I'm moving away from Mastodon immediately.